What's going on, guys? John the Video Guy here. Welcome back to my channel where I talk about video design and career building. So in today's tutorial, I got a good one for you guys. We're going to be looking at how to create smoke inside Adobe After Effects. So I'm going to be covering how to make the texture, how to animate it, and this is going to be kind of like low line smoke. So if you're making something cool for Halloween, like a fog or something, this effect's going to work out really nice for you guys. Before we get started, I'll show you what we will be creating here today. So this is what it will look like. So we have low line fog and smoke basically. And I just put a picture of a cemetery to kind of give context of how it will look over other footage. And what's nice, this is very transparent, so you can actually export this with an alpha layer and you can add this to any video project. And before we begin, guys, feel free to hit the like button. It really helps my channel out. And with that, let's get started and see how to create this from scratch. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is go to Composition, New Composition, and we'll make our smoke composition. 1920 by 1080 is good. Feel free to adjust this if you're working in 4K or a different resolution, but for now, this is what I'll have it at. Click OK. And first, we're going to make the texture. So go to Layer, New Solid, and we'll name this Smoke Texture. It can be any color. I'm just going to make it black for now. Click OK. And the first effect we're going to add is called Fractal Noise. So we'll search for it, drag and drop it. And what settings to change here, if you go to Fractal Type, you can change it to Dynamic Progressive. Increase the brightness a little bit. I increased it to 10. I changed the overflow to clip. That way it'll clip the whites, but feel free to leave it as is if you're working in a high channel, bits per channel. Change the complexity to 9. And then under evolution options, check the cycle evolutions box. And then what we're going to do is animate the evolution over time. So hit the keyframe there, drag your playhead to the end, and we'll change this to maybe 5. And what this will do is kind of animate the texture. So you can see we kind of have a smoky texture happening. Feel free to make this any number that you want. 5 works for me, but if you want the smoke to be slower or faster, obviously increasing and decreasing that will have an effect on it. And the next effect we'll add is a blur, and a nice blur that I found is called vector blur to really sell the smoke effect. And we'll change the type to directional fading and change the amount to around -45. And you can kind of see we get that swirly smoke type of look from this. And for this, we're going to animate the angle offset. So click and make a keyframe, go forward, maybe do 3 at the end. That way we kind of get this swirling smoky effect. All right, so the next part is we're going to pre-compose this. So right click on the layer, go to pre-compose, and we'll change this to, pre-comp. Move all attributes into new composition, and we'll duplicate this by hitting Command D on the keyboard. And what we're actually going to do is change the target matte for the underneath layer to Luma Matte. And what this will do is only show the lights basically in this comp. And what we'll do is select these and pre-compose once more by right clicking and go to pre-compose, and we'll just name this Smoke Texture Ready. And click OK. All right, so this is ready to go, but for now we're going to unsee it or hide it by clicking the little eyedropper tool, and now we're going to create the matte. So the matte is actually what this type of texture is going to be in, and this is kind of like that low line fog. So to create this, let's go to Layer, New Solid. We're going to name this Matte, and we'll choose white for the solid color, click OK. And what we're going to do is zoom out a little bit, grab our pen tool, and we're going to make a mask. You can choose whatever type of look that you're going for here for your smoke, but this is essentially going to be the matte that the smoke will be in. And let's see, if we toggle transparency and go back to fit, so we zoom in here. If we click on the layer, hit MM on your keyboard, we'll feather this mask to be about 200. Here we go, that's looking good. And then we'll right click and pre-compose this. And we'll do matte pre-comp. Make sure move all attributes as selected and click OK. And next what we're going to do is add another effect called turbulent displacement. Turbulent displace. And what we're going to do is actually animate the evolution over time. And by clicking the evolution, and same thing under evolution options, if you click cycle, it'll cycle, making sure it loops at the end of your playhead. Then go to the end and choose maybe 3. And if we play this back, we'll see what we kind of have. So this is the mat that the fog will actually be in. And if you want, you can increase the amount. That way it kind of has a little bit more animation to it. So feel free to adjust those settings as you see fit for the smoke. And once you're done, we'll probably take this, we'll lower it down a little bit so it's a little lower, but you know, this is all subject to change, and we'll unhide the bottom layer. And what we'll do is change the target matte to alpha matte pre-comp, and this basically puts this layer inside that layer by reading what the white values are. So if we go back to project and say we drag in something underneath this, what we can see now is we have that fog. And what you can do is take the smoke texture, click P on the keyboard, and bring the position down. That way you kind of hide the underneath where it was showing. And that's basically it, guys. That is how to create the smoke texture inside After Effects. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful if you're looking to make smoke inside After Effects. If you want to learn more about After Effects, I put together a playlist for you guys. I'll link it right up here. Feel free to go check that out. I've done a few visual effects such as this and different motion graphic tutorials on there as well. I post twice a week on a Monday and a Thursday, so feel free to come back and check out new tutorials in the future. Thank you so much for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.